On this video, I'm going to talk about content creation for social media and trying to get some ideas so that you don't get stuck. So hi, I'm Lucy. I help female business builders to expand their team and to grow their online skills. On this video, I'm going to share 5 different ideas to help you get unstuck when you get that writer's block and you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs wondering, what on earth do I write about today? I've got no inspiration. So you can grab one of these tools from your toolbox and then at least you have a focus of what road you're going to go down. So the first one is actionable steps. So if you can tell your audience about something and then at the end, give them something to do. So now go away and test that for yourself, right? So that would be an actionable step. You're telling them what the thing is, and then you're telling them to go away and do the thing. So that might be one thing that you can do. The second one is your life learning. So something that's come along in your life, it's an experience that's happened to you, and you're just sharing that experience with them and say, listen, when this happened to me, what I learned from it was, and that's what I'm going to share with you. So really that part is going back to your story and seeing where your aha moments were in your life and things that happened that you thought, actually, when I look back at it, that's what I've learned. However hard it was, that's what I've learned from that thing. So that's something else that you can share. And sometimes we hear things, don't we? We hear things and think, oh gosh, everybody else, this is something that I do all the time. Everybody else will know about that. There's no point in me sharing that thing. So, it might be about content creation, let's say. And I think, well, probably everybody knows these tips already, or everybody knows how to create their own content. But it's not that is the thing. It is the unique way that I share this information that might just give you an aha moment that you can go away and put this into action, where maybe you've heard it from different people in different ways, lots of different times. You just hear it from me in a different way. So that's the unique you part of your sharing. The fifth thing is education. And we love to be educated. We love to type into Google how to XYZ, how to grow better onions, or whatever it is. We like to be educated. We like someone to tell us how to do something. And so how might you be able to educate your audience about your particular company or about your particular product in a way that inspires them and helps them? And then the fifth thing, and this is the tricky one, this is being vulnerable. So when you're being vulnerable, it might be as simple as to say, oh my goodness, this is my very first YouTube video and I'm so nervous, but I really want to come on here and give you some content. Or this is my very first live, I'm so excited, but if I mess up, please forgive me. So you're being vulnerable. Now that would just be a little bit of vulnerability, going deeper and going as deep as you want to with your story. So if you've been through a really challenging time through your business, through your life, sharing that sometimes can feel like, oh, that's going to make me sound like I'm weak because I've gone through that experience. But actually, if people like you and they're coming on here and they're getting education from you, whether that's on a live on Instagram, whether it's a live on Facebook or wherever that is, then when they hear you sharing your vulnerability, sharing your story of how things went down in your business, of how it was tricky to speak to people at some point, whatever that vulnerability is, actually what happens is they respect you even more. They respect you even more than they did because you are willing to open up that little bit more than somebody else that's just educating them. So that's a huge takeaway. If you can put that into your business, not all the time, of course, but it's It is also part of your life learning, most likely, but that vulnerability part and turning it around and sharing that is really going to give your audience even more respect for you. So don't be afraid of doing that. I know for me, and this is my vulnerability, is that I know I don't do that enough because of that very reason. So I hope those 5 things helped you and will help you to move forward with your social media marketing, whatever platform you use, and then just evaluate what's working best with your audience. Okay, that's fantastic. Do listen in to the next video and do subscribe as well if you've not subscribed yet. It really does help. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much and have an absolutely awesome day.